Hi, everyone. Good morning. Hola, mujeres. Thank you, Andeleni, for that beautiful introduction. And thank you to the New York Women's Foundation, and especially Ana Oliveira, for your vision and leadership. To my sweet hobby and family and friends who travel near and far, gracias for your support. And congratulations to all my fellow honorees. It is an absolute pleasure and privilege to be among you. I usually work in isolation in my studio, so I am delighted to be in this room full of beautiful people. I know that art can change the world because it changed mine. Growing up in Mexico City, I learned about the power of art gazing at the magnificent pre-Columbian sites and the colorful murals in public buildings. These larger-than-life works representing my roots also became my wings when they inspired me to dream of a world beyond my circumstances. I came to New York in the 80s to study dance with Merce Cunningham for 6 months. I didn't expect to get a scholarship that would allow me to stay, and I never expected to fall in love with the city, but I proudly became a Mexican New Yorker. It has been the longest 6 months of my life. After dancing professionally for a few years, I became a self-taught artist, and I didn't know much about the art world, but I know that the job of an artist is to imagine worlds that don't exist yet. A blank canvas comes alive the moment a brush dances on its surface. When a painting is born, it's magic, and it's also work. Artists are workers. Some people think we are dreamers, and we are. But more importantly, we are doers. We also have a superpower. We are unwavering optimists. Activism is rooted in love and is practiced in solidarity. Bearing witness to injustice inspires me to create images documenting the times we live in while celebrating the beauty and resilience of women. When the world seems to be falling apart, it's not enough to point out what's wrong. We women know that complaining is not activism. So my inspiration comes from those who imagine and create solutions. You are my muses. My project, Imaginations, Art, and Solidarity, reflects universal values of love, justice, equality, and peace, and aims to build bridges across borders, languages, and cultures. For Flor de Tierra, homage to the women of Juarez, I created hundreds of drawings as tributes to the women murdered in Ciudad Juarez, Mexico. I used beauty and tenderness to honor these women, and I was deeply moved when I saw people shedding tears before the artwork. Art touches our hearts and awakens our humanity. When artists share their creations, they often transform perceptions. The Spanish word for curator is curadora, which can be translated to healer in English. In my curatorial work, I aim to harness the collective power of women, non-binary, and BIPOC artists from around the world. The projects Tribute to the Disappeared and the Nations of Art feature the work of over 800 international artists, and the annual Women in the Heights show exhibition at NOMA has been celebrating Uptown women for 15 years. An hour after the 2016 election, I created A Natural Election, Artists Respond to the Presidential Election. I didn't want to drown in a sea of tears, so I invited hundreds of artists to turn waves of despair into a tsunami of creativity. An art project can become a movement. For me, art making is a practice of hope in action. I hope to inspire others to create change by raising their voices in empathy, solidarity, and love. Thank you for believing in the power of art. I am deeply honored to receive this meaningful recognition, and it re-energizes me to continue doing the work that needs to be done. The world needs art, love, and tenderness. Let's be fierce and tender together. Art can change the world, and beauty and joy are revolutionary. Gracias.